Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, An Easygoing Afternoon. Just me and bye. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. It was one of those afternoons when the sun seemed to take its time drifting across the sky, soft, golden, and warm enough to make anyone want to slow down a little. I had finally finished all my tasks for the day, and for the first time in what felt like a week, I had nothing urgent left to do. And right there, waiting at the doorway as if he had sensed my freedom before I even realized it, was Bye, my fluffy little shadow with the brightest eyes you could imagine. He wagged his tail like he had been rehearsing a dance routine all morning just for this moment. The second I sat on the floor, he trotted over, gently nudging my hand with his nose. It was the universal sign for pet me now, and honestly, who was I to refuse? I ran my fingers through his soft fur, and he closed his eyes halfway, letting out a satisfied sigh. There was no rush, no noise, just the rhythmic sound of Bye's tail tapping the floor and the soft hum of the afternoon breeze slipping through the window. I stretched my legs, leaned my back against the sofa, and watched Bye flop down beside me like a small, warm pillow with legs. He rested his chin on my knee, tilting his head every few seconds to check if I was still looking at him. Every time our eyes met, he gave me the tiniest smile. Yes, dogs can smile, and Bye was a master at it. It was the kind of smile that could melt even the coldest day. After a few minutes, Bye got up, spun in 3 excited circles, and ran to the kitchen. He paused halfway, turning back to make sure I was following him. I laughed. Okay, Bye, lead the way. Of course, he guided me right to his snack drawer. I pretended to think hard, opening the drawer slowly while he hopped from paw to paw like a child waiting for candy. I picked the smallest treat, holding it high. Bye sat instantly, straight back, ears perked, eyes sparkling. He was the definition of good boy energy. With snack in mouth and tail swinging like a metronome, Bye followed me back to the living room where we settled on the rug. We didn't do anything special, just existed. Just breathed. Just enjoyed being there, next to each other. And somehow, that small moment felt bigger than all the busy days combined. After a while, the golden sunlight started shifting across the room, creating soft highlights on Bye's fur, making him look like he came straight out of a pet shampoo commercial. I took out my phone, and Bye, who had become a professional model at this point, immediately sat up straight. I laughed. Bye, are you ready for your close-up? He tilted his head like he understood exactly what was happening. I switched to video mode and started recording our little afternoon vlog. I narrated dramatically. So today, it's just me and Bye, chilling, surviving life, and practicing the art of doing absolutely nothing. Bye walked into the frame, plopped down, and pressed his paw onto my leg as if claiming ownership. In the video, his eyes widened whenever I said his name. When I held the phone too long, he nudged my hand, reminding me to pet him between takes because he was the true star here. Then, out of nowhere, he rolled on his back, legs in the air, belly exposed, in his signature, pay attention to me pose. I couldn't stop laughing. I flipped the camera and recorded us together. I stared at the screen like he was trying to understand why there were 2 of him. He leaned closer until his nose smudged the lens. That clip alone was worth 100 rewatches. We took a break and lay down on the rug. I stretched out, placing one paw over my arm as if hugging me. I gently tapped his paw, and he closed his eyes again, letting his breathing sync with mine. It was the calmest I had felt in days. As the afternoon cooled, I opened the door to let the breeze in. Bye's ears perked up instantly. He ran to the balcony, looked back at me, and wagged as if asking permission. All right, I said. Let's go outside for a bit. The moment I clipped on his leash, he transformed from sleepy angel to tiny explorer. We stepped into the yard where everything seemed extra peaceful. The soft rustle of leaves, the sky turning peachy, and the distant sound of kids playing. I sniffed around like he was solving a mystery. Every leaf, every flower, every small patch of grass was part of his grand discovery. When the breeze brushed past him, his fur danced, and he squinted up at me as if saying, "Isn't this nice?" We walked slowly. No rushing, no pulling, just matching each other's pace. He'd stop every few steps to check on me, making sure I was still enjoying the moment with him. At one point he sat down, leaning lightly against my leg. I scratched his ears while we both watched the sky shift colors. It was one of those small, perfect scenes you wish you could bottle up forever. That simple afternoon with By reminded me of something incredibly important. Life doesn't always need to be loud or busy to be meaningful. Sometimes, the quietest moments, the ones spent sitting on the floor with a dog who loves you for no reason other than simply being you, are the ones that recharge your heart the most. In today's fast-moving world, we're always jumping from tasks to deadlines, filling every free minute with screens, noise, or distractions. But By, without saying a single word, reminded me that slowing down is not just okay, it's necessary. He showed me that being present, really present, can turn an ordinary day into something special. From this story, here are a few lessons worth carrying into real life. Make space for quiet moments. Even 10 minutes of peace can reset your mind. Give attention to the ones who care about you. Whether it's a pet, friend, or family member, simple presence means more than grand gestures. Appreciate small joys. A warm breeze, a gentle nudge, a shared silence. These moments matter. Let yourself rest. You don't have to earn relaxation. It's part of staying well. By taught me that a slow afternoon is not wasted time. It's a gift.